Welcome, everybody. This is the second episode of Curveballs and Chair Shots. I've kind of understand how everything works now, so it should go by a lot smoother now, unlike the first episode.
I think it's going to be the best one yet.
It probably will be because we set a
I hope
low bar
so.
that first episode. But now we are on iTunes and Google Play and Stitcher. And if there's any other iTunes, or not iTunes, but any other podcast place that you guys know of that you guys might use, you can comment down below. Because if you see, we are back in my humble abode. If you are watching us on YouTube, this might setup might look a little familiar. I have some new posters, some new additions. I might do a room tour maybe one day because
Maybe.
that was one of the last episodes I ever did when I was on YouTube, and trying to get back into it. So, anyways, let's quit
Because
quit
there's.
quit bullshitting. Let's just get into it. So we're
Yeah,
going
yeah.
into the news. Major breaking news occurred yesterday. If you watched the Bulletcast, we literally got a call from Mitchell live from Vegas, who got his text message from the WWE app saying that Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt are out of the TLC due to an injury, but then they said due to a viral infection or whatever. And so now Kurt Angle is joining Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose up against The Miz, The Bar, Kane, and Braun Strowman.
Which is stupid.
Okay, we will get into that later, but replacing Bray Wyatt is going to be AJ Styles against Finn Balor in a dream match, which all the internet marks is going to love. Your thoughts?
I guess I'm a mark then because I'm going to fucking love it.
I love it.
So then you're a mark then too.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm not
We-
afraid to say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So why do you think Roman or Kurt Angle being inserted into this match is a stupid idea?
Because it's the wrong time, wrong match to have him come back.
They have a lot of rewriting to do
Yes. Well,
because
the
they
thing I think is maybe, just maybe, they can pull something out with maybe him and The Miz going at it. Because if you remember,
but they've already announced that he's going to be in the match. There's no point of doing an angle
oh, I'm not
at the pre-show
I'm
to
not trying to say work an angle. I'm just saying that they can maybe pull a storyline out of him replacing Roman, and then work it towards maybe a Miz thing or a Strowman thing or something like that. But I mean, I probably could have thrown. You could have threw Finn in there, and
could
then
have.
just said, fuck it. But
I mean, in the Bray Wyatt match, you could have put in Harper or Rowan. Could have put in a, or even you could put Braun. Could have
well,
still
couldn't
you could
Sister
have.
Abigail fucking be in there?
Well, Sister Abigail was gonna face him. Was gonna face Bray or Balor Baylor
Finn Balor,
Finn Balor. Yeah,
Baylor Club.
yeah. So
Stupid
I'm
bitch.
perfectly fine. I mean, I enjoy watching Kurt Angle. I enjoy watching AJ Styles. So I'm okay with them being inserted. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I mean, I'm not like disappointed in the people they put into it. I'm just thinking like long term kind of, why did they, like, what's the reasoning behind putting Kurt in? What's the reasoning
I mean,
behind putting AJ? I mean,
this.
AJ, I'm fine with that. AJ Balor match is going to be great. I'm not tripping about that. It's just, why did they put Kurt in that position?
I mean, this show, this TLC pay per view was really top heavy with basically that Shield match was like the
Yeah.
number one thing. That's the reason everyone's tuning in. And then maybe that Finn Balor match and Bray Wyatt just to kind of see
Eh,
what they would. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything. I was probably gonna be a real gimmick heavy match with them doing
yeah.
spooky ooky stuff,
Yeah.
which I wouldn't be.
I mean, now if you think about it, that AJ Finn is probably, they should put that main event probably. That if it was, I know they're not,
They're
but
not gonna do that.
I know they're not, but I'm just saying that's
And
gonna be main event.
that Shield match was going to be a car crash, just stunt fest, and so now they can't really do. They can still do some stunts, but Kurt Angle, I do not want to see Kurt Angle jumping off a ladder,
Sure.
taking a chair shot. Maybe he can go through a table. I don't. I mean, I know table spots are kind of more safer
Yeah.
than people really think they are, but we can kind of. I don't know if you want to get into the actual technical terms here with apparently Bray and maybe Roman. I know Bray is kind of confirmed of having the viral meningitis. They haven't confirmed that Roman has that as well, but
Well, my source, I'm not gonna name names here, but they said it was mumps. And then when I was reading online yesterday, they said that they were testing for mumps. So, reason to believe maybe it is mumps. Mumps the word.
well, I do not know what the mumps are. Do you know? Have you done your
Oh
research?
God, no!
Okay, well, I do my research because
It's some
I
old
we're
disease.
told about viral meningitis, and viral meningitis is not. I don't think it's deadly, but it's just not a really good thing to have because it's kind of lingers on forever. And it's kind of like a really bad flu type thing, and you get some sort of liquid like in your spine, which creates severe headaches and migraines. I don't know when this exactly happened because Roman was on Raw this week and he seemed fine.
Totally fine, yeah.
So Bray wasn't there, Bo wasn't there, JoJo's not there, and that's kind of the that's kind of the quarantined
Yeah.
group that they're kind of keeping away from Raw. And I was kind of saying, oh, if AJ, since they have the separate locker rooms now, if AJ gets on Raw and maybe AJ maybe doesn't get it but still gets the virus and he spreads it because it's a communicable disease. So you can just like, if I had it, I can give it to you right now just by talking and you can I touch you or something. So it's a real easily spreadable disease. So AJ gets it and he brings it over the SmackDown locker room and it just creates this whole big old thing.
Yeah, but
They might have to cancel some dates,
I mean,
which I don't expect them to. But
yeah, go ahead cancel some SmackDown house shows. No one cares.
wow, I went to a SmackDown house show. It was quite entertaining. AJ was there, even
Yeah,
though
well,
yeah.
look at the attendance record. No one's gonna give a crap.
I mean, nobody goes to the SmackDown TV tapings, let alone the house shows.
Yeah.
So
I wonder what sells out more is the house shows or the
I don't know if
TV.
you want to do any. I don't think we need to do any TLC predictions since this is going up Saturday, and it's
Yeah.
probably going to be. We can kind of get into it right now. What do you think uh, they're going to do with the Shield match,
You
or
know,
the former Shield match? Now that it's
I'm really hoping that I already know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be someone with Rollins and Dean. They're clicking. Angle's kind of that weird element that's thrown in there.
it's all going to build to the hot tag angle, even though
Yes.
it's not shouldn't be a triple or a tag team match. It should be a tornado, just clusterfuck.
But then okay, I think about it this way: is Angle gonna be Angle slam fucking Strowman, and then is he just gonna pop back up? So
Probably that's what he does. That's what Braun Strowman does. He no sells.
exactly. So you can't expect Angle if you can't have Reigns, Rollins, and Ambrose be able to like just beat the holy hell out of him, and then him lose the drop the match. I think it's gonna be the Miz. It's gonna be Miz is gonna fucking face whatever. What's his finisher?
Skull crushing finale.
Yeah, that thing. Whatever.
You almost said skull fucker, didn't you?
kind of.
Okay.
Um.
I mean, I do understand because it's still a 5-on-3 match, and
Yeah.
with the Shield not being the Shield, they don't have that cohesive explanation for why they would work so well together. And I didn't like the pairing up of the 5 versus 3 to begin with, so I just expect them to. I don't think they would pin Kurt. I mean, you can blame it on ring rust.
Okay, but
So
do you see
Kurt can take the pin because he's kind of the odd man out.
do you see a possible like surprise interference or anything for on behalf of the Shield? Maybe.
I said they should have brought back Chris Hero, so they have the original Shield together. With CM Punk
Yeah.
wanted Chris Hero, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, which I know it wouldn't have happened, but it would have been fun to see just for shits and giggles for no reason.
So, but I mean, so besides Chris Hart, do you think anyone else is gonna?
No, I think
Pop their head in.
it's just gonna be a straight up because I don't know what exactly they were planning for the match to begin with, but I assume it was just gonna be a straight ahead match. Shield wins, but now that they don't have the Shield together, I feel the 5-on-3 match. People who have the 5-to-3 advantage should win that match.
Should
So,
unless Strowman gets screwed over during the match and
Unless
beats the holy hell.
they do some stupid thing where they can't get along, or Kane and
That's what I was
Strowman.
thinking. Kane and Strowman can probably fight or something, and then it's the 4-on-3.
I mean, you could have even put Kane again in the match against Finn Balor, since Kane the only
Demon,
reason
yeah.
I mean the only reason Kane storyline wise right now is because Kane doesn't like Roman because he retired his brother. So if Roman's not there, why would Kane really care?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Next.
Anyways, that is it for our TLC preview. Oh, what do you think they're gonna do with AJ and Bryce or Finn? Is it just gonna be a straight up,
I think it's gonna.
straight up match and they have a clean finish?
I hope so.
Who wins? Because both of them are kind of. AJ is vying for that WWE Championship, which you can go talk to later. Bray or Finn, I keep saying Bray. Finn wants to go up against Brock Lesnar. So
It's a hard one. I mean, I'm gonna go with AJ. I'm going AJ.
and then I'll go with my boy Finn. Shout out Finn.
Finn, no. I think
I
with
didn't call him
AJ
Bray that time.
That's what confused me. No, I think with AJ coming in to fill in, I think they got to do him the solid. You can't have him fill in and drop. I think or maybe it's draw. You think they'll do a draw?
They don't. They don't. I mean, they don't. There's no such thing as time limits in WWE. So what would the draw be? They would a double knockout.
count out.
Yeah, I want it just a straight up match. It's not gonna hurt to have two great athletes lose to somebody else,
I mean, unless
especially since both of them are kind of the number one contenders at this point.
and they're both faces. So I mean, the only other thing is one loses and shakes his hand, then sucker punches. But
Anyways,
spitballing
so
here.
apparently WWE has more disgruntled